A very warm welcome wherever you are watching this football game from the 32nd Southeast Asian Games. We've got a double header coming your way, and the host nation will be participating a little bit later on. That's our second take, which will bring you the look at the table and also a little look at what we were doing and what we are doing, because Timor Leste will take on Indonesia. Indonesia basically need to win and they will qualify and go through. As for Timor Leste, that victory last time out, their best ever result in a SEA Games, a 3-0 defeat against the Philippines, means that the Philippines cannot qualify. It is as simple as that. Timor Leste know that a win here, it's their final game, will give them 6 points. It may not be enough to see them go through, but they will have to go and try and get the spoils anyway. There's a man who caused issues all over the place in Ivio in the last game. All sorts of problems with that tireless running going forwards. He stays in the starting 11. It's just the one change made from Park Sun-tae. Bianco comes in the forward line for Putella, who has been relegated down to the bench. Keep an eye out as well for Mazinho. He scored against Indonesia the last time these two sides met last year, of course, for the previous edition of the Southeast Asian Games. It was a 4-1 victory to Indonesia. But Timor Leste, well, they're a different beast, particularly when you look at that last game. Not the biggest, not the tallest, but they can play football. There's no doubt about that. As for Indonesia, Indra Shafi makes a couple of changes, 3 in total. Rio Fami comes into the back line. It looks as well as Alfendra will drop in there as well, because Ernando has come into the middle of the park. He'll push that little bit further forwards, and Komang is in for Taufani as well. So just the 3 changes as those 3 players go down to the bench and get their opportunity a little bit later on. There he is, Indra Shafri. Done a good job with his side. On there from Lucasfio Ribeiro, straight away in behind Ramadhan, Sananta. Now the counter-attacks on the other way into the final minute of this first half that has been entertaining. It's ebbed and flowed, that's for sure. Witan helps that one on. Fajar will get there. Ramadhan, Sananta is in the box. So is Witan now. Fajar has to come all the way back. Marcelino. Witan. Fajar delivers, decent ball in, and it's as simple as that for Ramadhan. Sananta right on the stroke of half-time. Quality ball into the box. Simple textbook header. It is as easy as that, as Indonesia take the lead. Right on the stroke of half-time. It's the perfect storm. Witan getting to the byline, rolling it back. Quality delivery from Fajar, who'd come from the right-hand flank to the left-hand side. Whips it in with that left foot. Marking not the best on that occasion from Timor Leste, but take nothing away from the finish. Ramadhan just glancing it into that far corner. Goes to the top of the goal-scoring charts in this tournament with 3 goals so far. There you go, Witan. So, like for like, both players. Bagas Kafa and Irfan Johari are on. Scoreline is 1-0. This would guarantee Indonesia a top 2 finish. Bear in mind, Cambodia and Myanmar play a little bit later on. They've had 2 games each. After that game, they'll have played 3 each with 1 to play. Cambodia trail Indonesia by 2 points currently. Myanmar trail them by 3. So a victory here would be more than enough to see Indonesia comfortably through to the semi-finals. Philippines have already been eliminated from this group. Yesterday, Singapore and Laos played out a 0-0 draw to eliminate themselves from the competition. That one is bubbling along very, very nicely. Ramadhan, Sananta has Fajar in the middle. Good defending though. Oleh comes back though. Rehan finds Fajar. Fajar off the left foot. There you go. That should be it. 2-0 will be too much for Timor Leste to come back from. But Fajar makes absolutely no mistake in the 63rd minute. It was a good build-up. Fajar here looked as though the opportunity had gone, but he just moved it half a yard and then went back across the keeper into the far corner. They're on their way to the semi-finals. There you go, the fans jumping up and down, really enjoying themselves. I know JJ in particular is enjoying that one. Now pushing forwards and causing problems. Simple Beckham, Fajar for a second. He hits the woodwork, but hooks in the rebound. It's another player for Indonesia that's managed to get himself more than one goal in this tournament. Are we looking at the red-hot favourites? They're starting to turn the screw now. The pressure was on. They've kept it on. And this time, they've managed to capitalise and get a gain. Great work from everyone in a white shirt there. Fajar, a brilliant save again from Mendonca, but just acrobatically hooks it back over his head into the back of the net. It is deserved, particularly this second 45 where they have had their foot on the gas. And at this rate, can anybody stop them? Big diagonal ball, which Korea couldn't get on the end of. Sanivio chasing all the way back in. Right at the end. Irfan Juhari just in the right place at the right time, and the referee says that will do. That will be enough. Well done, Indonesia, the first team to qualify through to the semi-final stage of this edition of the Southeast Asian Games. They've ended up beating Timor Leste by 3-0.